Hello, JPA here, welcome back to the channel. Now in today's video I'm going to be discussing Rangers versus Porto from the Europa League. I'll just get straight into this. So it's Rangers versus Porto in the Europa League. This is match day 4 and it's going to be an interesting game. I think it's going to be really tough. Porto were excellent the last time we played them, which was a couple of weeks ago now. Also so were we. I thought we matched them, particularly in the second half where we had a lot of possession of the game and we kind of took the game to them. Their home form seems to be better than their away form, so that's a good kind of omen for us. If you look at their last 3 results since we played them, they won at home, they then drew away, and then they won another home game. So it's kind of indifferent, but it shows that away from home they're not as good as their home form. Look at our last 3 results since we played them. We've won at home. I think that was Motherwell was a tough one. We then went away and hammered Ross County 4-0. And then obviously that last game on Sunday there against Hearts in a semi-final. No problems, and we won 3-0. So looking at the form of the two clubs, we're probably hitting better form than they are. But that's no suggestion that we're going to have an easy time of it. And even the fact that we got a point over there the last time doesn't really count for much in this game. I think Porto maybe slightly underestimated us in the first game. And they will be difficult to beat. They've got good players. I've heard Marega is a doubt, but if he plays, then it's going to be a difficult game for us. He's very, very powerful the last time. Caused us a lot of problems in the box. Very strong. If I pick 3 key players from each team, I picked Marega from them, Luis Diaz, who I thought played really well and got the goal, and Corona on the right wing. I thought he was really, really good. A constant threat on the right hand side, and he got down that side very well and got a couple of good crosses into the box. For us, top 3 players I would say is Morelos, Ryan Kent and Ryan Jack. Obviously Morelos with his goal scoring, and not just his goal scoring, his all-round game is just absolutely brilliant right now, and he's absolutely on fire now. That's 20 goals for the season. We're only just into November. Great return, and it could be better. He's actually missed quite a few opportunities, to be honest. Particularly on Sunday there, he could have had at least 4 or 5 goals. Ryan Kent is getting back to form, the way we knew how he could play last season. He's starting to pick up that form again after the injury, and he's starting to drive the defences. His performance on Sunday I thought was fantastic, considering he only played like maybe 70 odd minutes. It was great to see Gerrard resting him. And the same with Ryan Jack as well. He's been just phenomenal this season. I really can't put into words. I thought at the start of the season he'd kind of stepped up a level from what he played last season, but then he's stepped up again since then. In the last couple of weeks he's been absolutely tremendous. Also got a couple of goals up at Ross County there, controlled the midfield on Sunday there as well, put on a number of good challenges and good tackles. So yeah, he'll be key for us. Obviously I think Davis will be a key player for us. No injuries, no new injuries. The only injury we've got is to Jordan Jones, which we know about. He's a couple of weeks away from fitness. I will say that's good luck to Iker Casillas, who's back. Considering what he's been through in the last few years, it's good to see him back in training, fighting fit. So good luck to him. You'll obviously not be involved in this game, but good luck to him. In terms of prediction, this was quite a difficult one because in my head I was thinking it'll be a tight game, go for a 1-0 win, but I think they will score. But I still think we'll win the game. So that kind of got me thinking 2-1. I know it's kind of an easy score line to pick, but I just think we'll score, they'll score, and we'll win. So that's why I'm going for it. Goal scorers for me are going to be Morelos and Ojo. Now I don't normally pick Ojo. He's had a poor recent run of form a couple of weeks ago, shall we say, where he was getting a lot of criticism aimed at him, but I think in the last 2-3 games Ojo's kind of stepped up again. He does seem to play well in Europe. I'm not convinced he's a natural right winger. I think he likes to kind of come from deep and drive forward with the ball. He's not a natural right winger, say like Hasty would have been, or even Daniel Candeias would have been. But he has an option to have there, and alongside Ryan Kent, well, on the other side rather, is a good attacking lineup. With Morelos in the middle, I'm convinced that Morelos will start this game. Obviously, I know Gerrard likes to kind of chop and change with Defoe and Morelos, but the form Morelos is on right now, you can't really drop him. It's just, you just can't. That's my prediction. Get yours down below. Now, just before I go, I just want to have a quick word about the finances of the club. It's something that came out like last week, and I wasn't even going to mention it in a video, that's why I didn't mention it in the last video. But it's kind of annoying. There's a lot of people are talking about it now, and something really wound me up in the paper the other day when the Rangers got that win against Hearts. The next day, the paper, all they want to talk about, and particularly the Daily Record, you know, instead of praising Morelos for his performance, they're basically taking what Gerrard says about him, and he's not gone anywhere, and twisting that into, well, he's not gone anywhere, but what about this financial loss? So you're saying you're keeping your best player despite this loss. We are, and I'm not concerned with this loss whatsoever, and I'll tell you why. Rangers are building a squad here, and obviously we're getting back in from financial backers, we're getting back in for the board, and it's going to cost a lot of money to compete with what Celtic have done in the last few years. Obviously Celtic have sold players, and that's where the comparison is, that we need to sell players. We didn't need to sell players right now, we need to invest in the squad. Now obviously that's not sustainable for the next 10 years, that's ridiculous, but we didn't need to sell them now. We need to try and build this team up and start winning trophies, and that's why we've got losses. We'll probably continue to have losses. This 11 million doesn't take into consideration Ryan Kent's fee, which will come on in the next financial year. So again, I'm not worried. We've got money coming in from Europe, and as long as we continue to qualify for Europe, Europa League is obviously good, but we'd like to get into that Champions League and get more money coming in. As long as that money's coming in, and it doesn't have to be every year. I think the board have got something in place where we need to qualify for 2 out of the next 5 European runs, basically, and I think that means group stage. But we've already done that, so if we wanted to qualify for the next 3, we'd still be financially all right. Obviously, we want to get there and do that and get the money in, but I don't think it's a great worry for us. And let me know what you guys think down below. But I'm not concerned with this 11 million loss at all. I think most businesses, and you've got to remember, Rangers are a big club and they demand success. Every other big club is no different, and they'll have big financial losses as well. It's not really talked about, but I think because our situation, it's constantly going to be talked about, particularly negatively in our press. So I just want to kind of clear that up and get that off my chest in this video. So I'm pretty much just going to wrap up now, guys. Thank you very much for watching. As I always say, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for supporting me, and you as well. I'm going to do this channel without you guys, so you are just every bit as important as myself. So thank you very much for the nice comments that I get every week, and thank you very much, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.